Gonna get right at it with my own reading. I haven't done one of these in a while. Get myself a chair. Do this sitting down, maybe. All right. Higher self, me down here, what's underneath the surface? Masculine. Feminine. Actually, I feel like that was supposed to be that way. No, it wouldn't have flipped around if it was. Message from a higher self. And I threw it on the ground. What's going to help with this hidden issue? Okay. Recent past. Near future. Oh, freaking beautiful. Okay, I do not remember how the last reading that I did like this went. Can you see everything? I think so. Alrighty. But many things are popping up again and again. This is so beautiful already. Okay, higher self. Four of Swords reversed. Coming out of period of rest. Coming out of a period of stability. Not in a bad way. Like so solid in those foundations that you're finally able to stand up. You're finally able to get up from the rest. Actually, not yet up there. Down here right now. Knight of Pentacles. Taking actions on things here in the physical world. Actually taking action on with your material possessions. Actually using the things that you have. No longer resting. Actually taking action. Your masculine is over here walking away from things that no longer serve you. The fact that it's reversed, though. Interesting that we've got the Eight of Cups over here reversed in your masculine and also the Three of Cups reversed in the feminine. So last time we had the feminine, I want to say the three, other way around. I don't know, not celebrating that flow as much as we should be. We're in the flow, but we aren't appreciating it as much as we could be. And the masculine needs to make sure that he isn't walking away from these emotional things without processing them. Oh. I know, sorry, scared puppy. My sorry girl. Yes, the masculine needs to make sure that what you were walking away from has been processed, or else you're just going to come back around to it again. See, walking in circles right now. You need to make sure you're actually leaving it. Leaving it behind. Processed. What's under the surface? The King of Swords. Ooh. Okay, what on earth is going on with these airplanes? I know, girlfriend. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, so the King of Swords is underneath the surface. Swords so often just reminds me of thoughts. And the King of Swords, that is powerful, strong, on the throne of your thoughts. And maybe you are not aware of how powerful and strong those thoughts are these days. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, you're not fully aware of how strong and powerful your thoughts are, of the impact that they are making down here in your physical world. I mean, these swords, these thoughts are what you have built this stable foundation on. And what's going to help you out with that? Oh, the star reversed, just connecting to your higher self, connecting to your guides. I think the star works either way. But with it reversed, maybe you really need to be pouring more into yourself from your higher self, from spirit, from your guides, from things in the non-tangible. Things in the non-tangible world, right? You're already down here taking action on things in the physical world, taking action on things that are tangible. But you really need to make sure that the thoughts that you are choosing to fill yourself with are thoughts from spirit, are thoughts of love, are thoughts from your guides and your higher self. What's the message from your higher self anyways? Ooh. The Emperor reversed and the 10 of Pentacles reversed. Again, with the Emperor, the 4 of Swords over here, okay? And the King of Swords right here. We have this stability. We have this strength. We have this solid foundation. We have an abundance of wealth in the physical. We have an abundance of energy accessible to us here in the material world. All these stars with the star card pulling from this abundance up here, pulling from the infinite that we are connected to. You've got that, but it doesn't feel like it. As long as the power that you have over this sword, the power that you have over these thoughts, as long as it remains underneath the surface, you're going to feel like that Emperor's reversed. And when you become aware that your thoughts really are creating your reality, and this king is no longer under the surface, but in the masculine position, then this Emperor himself is strong and stable once again and can use that ram energy, and it can actually take action and really move forward decisively. Again, so much energy to pull from. So much. Like, if you want anything in the physical world, if you want any of this abundance that is up here, your higher self is just handing it to you. If you want any of this to materialize down here in the physical, you've got to connect to your guides. You've got to make sure that, you know, that star that you're pulling from, that which you're pulling from to fill your cup is coming from, I want to say on high, but it can also be, I mean, from the core of you, from your source, from going within. It's not just things outside of you. In fact, it's most definitely not outside of you. This 10 of Cups, or 10 of Pentacles, this source of your abundance is inside, is your higher self. And you have to pull from there to, again, materialize it down here in the real world. To make it matter, to turn it into matter, to take energy, focus your intention and attention on it and turn it into something that matters. Make it something real in this world. What you're leaving behind, the things that bind you. Leaving the devil behind, leaving behind the chains, leaving behind, cutting the cords. Separating yourself from that darkness that you no longer want to hold. That darkness that you no longer want to be a significant part of your life. You are choosing your struggles. Letting go of the struggles that you no longer choose to have. And in the near future, we're the Fool once again. Which is beautiful. What you want to remain is the Fool. You want to remain connected to spirit, connected to source, receiving that light from, again, on high is coming out. Realizing that that source is right, like charging up all of those gifts that you have inside your bag. It is growing the plant that you hold in your hand. It is blossoming that spirit that is inside of you. It is showing you that you have the power to cultivate whatever life you want. You are going to do you. You're going to wear what you want. You're going to do what you want. You're going to go where you want. You're going to do it how you want to do it. And people will follow. There will be someone that follows you. We are attracted to authenticity. And so long as you remain in this state of the Fool, this ever-ending, ever-beginning momentum that the Fool lives in, right? These are mountains in the backgrounds, but I so often see them as waves, just riding the waves. The Fool is going with the flow. The Fool is a very beautiful embodiment of the feminine and the masculine all in one. Because he allows spirit to flow through him and agrees to be the vessel for that energy, to help take that energy in the direction that it's meant to go. Continuously playing your part. Seeing every moment as a new beginning. Seeing every moment as an ending. And appreciating the greatness that is. If you see every moment as an ending, don't you appreciate it more? If you see every moment as a beginning, don't you appreciate it more? You're always at the beginning and the end of this story. And when you think you're in the middle of this story, you don't have access to all of that abundance. But when you realize that you're not caught up in the middle, you're not caught up in the, what's the word? Not just caught up in the pattern, not just caught up in the matrix, but actively letting both flow through you at the same time, being aware of the patterns, being aware of the cycles in your life, being aware of the interconnectedness of all things. And in that interconnectedness, when you feel that, that's the abundance up here. And if you want to continuously tap into that abundance, you remain in the state of the Fool. And you might take your wand, and you might take all of your tools that you have in your bag, and you might set up that altar, and you might play the magician for a little while. But at the end of the day, after the Fool has played the part of the magician, he returns to the Fool once again at his source. I'm going to leave that here. Thank you.